Welcome to the Horseshoe Casino here nearby Louisville, Kentucky, and the 19th annual Derby City Classic. We have witnessed some amazing plays so far on this 5x10 beautiful diamond table. What do you guys think about here in the arena? Have we seen some amazing plays so far? It's been great. This is still round one action. This is the Diamond Bigfoot 10-ball challenge, and time to meet the players for this match. First, European champion winner, Lamia Open champion winner, sponsored by Jacoby and ABN Billiards from Moscow, Fedor Gorst. He's a four-time world champion, 8-time member of Team Europe, sponsored by Czechio Predator and Simonas from Pontefract, England, the Dynamite, Darren Appleton. And the best in the business from Sacramento, California, Ken Schumann, our referee.
Thank you, Derek. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and lag for the first break. This is a race to 11 games. It's a rack-your-own format. Winner breaks, 40-second shot clock in effect, and all ball fouls. At this time, it's my pleasure to send it up to the commentary booth to Mark Wilson and to Hall of Famer Danny DiLiberto. Take it away, gentlemen.
Hey, pool fans. Tonight we have continuing coverage of the 10-ball and the 10-foot table Bigfoot tournament here at the 19th annual Derby City Classic. Quite a match on tap. Appleton, Gorst, Mark Wilson, Danny DiLiberto coming to you from high above the Accu-Stats arena. Any early match comments you'd like to make, Danny?
Well, I don't know Gorst. He's from Moscow. I know Darren very well. He was the #1 ranked player in the United States for a long time. Originally from England, now living in Pennsylvania.
Fedor Gorst, only 16 years old, playing in this 16-player single elimination event. Race to 11. Appleton set the break here in the opening rack. Squares up the break nicely. Looks like it's going to be a dry break. No, the 9-ball found the pocket. 2-ball got in the way. He will not have a shot at the 1. Likely to see a push out. This is not an easy ball to push out for either. You almost have to push out to a kick.
But like I always say, before you push, try to tie a ball up. That assures you of getting back to the table. If you could, you know, it doesn't look like there's any good tie-ups.
Well, he pushed out.
He pushed to a kick. I don't think Fedor can take this. And he didn't.
And you were right. Appleton tries to play a safety. He got some distance. I don't know that it'll be. Yeah, he got the 1-ball lodged up on the end rail.
Yeah, he didn't leave a shot, but the guy can hit the ball.
It's a pretty fortunate return here, and Darren definitely had to play that shot. But if the cue ball or the 1-ball doesn't travel the last 2 or 3 inches, it's not that great of a shot. Turned out it was a terrific shot. First look here at Gorst.
He looks like he's shooting the ball, but no, he double hit it and it turned out safe. But he's not going to like his next shot. I think his next shot he'll be kicking. No, I think he left an edge. I think he can hit the paint.
Appleton consistently tough.
Oh, really a tough competitor. Little temperamental at times, but a great player. He's got the record in a World Straight Pool tournament. The only man who's ever run 200 and out. 200-point game.
Yeah, I think the world of Darren Appleton. He brings professionalism, class, tough-minded attitude, great shot maker, and has beautiful stroke mechanics too.
Probably the best 8-ball player in the universe. Of course, we're not playing 8-ball, we're playing 10-ball. They're sparring right now. No one had a shot to run out.
Two-cushion kick.
Good hit.
What a nice shot that was.
But he's not going to like the result, but he hit it.
Yeah, that's...
And I always say, better than ball in hand, but hardly better here. Well, he doesn't have a real good shot to get to the 3 here. Watch out, pocket. No pocket. Yeah, he didn't have a great shot to get to the 3. He tried to invent something, but he went right in the side pocket.
Yep.
And Fedor has an excellent chance to run out the first game.
Good shot there, working the cue ball close to the 5.
In the past, we had another Russian player that kept coming to tournaments, but he disappeared. I don't see him anymore. His name is Evgeny Stalev. It took me 6 months to learn how to pronounce his name, and when I finally got it down pat, he never showed up again at a tournament.
But you use his name anyway, right?
Well, I thought it'd be a good story.
Yeah.
Evgeny Stalev.
Well, I have to say that Gorst does not look one bit intimidated by the 5x10 table here. He's moving around freely,
Not
comfortably.
only by the 5x10 table, but by the tournament itself.
Yeah.
You know, in the lights of Accu-Stats, that usually gets a player the first time. But that's why he's here, and that's why $1,000 came up for his entry fee, wherever it came from. I don't know if Putin staked him, but Putin doesn't like 10-ball. He might have staked him in one pocket. I'm kidding, of course.
Game number 1 goes to Gorst, who leads the match 1-0. Cruise through that rack, Danny. Looked pretty tough.
Well, it's always nice to win the first game. No matter what happens, he could tell people he won the first game he ever played in a big tournament. And this is a big tournament. Besides the money, the competition is the best in the land.
2. Fedor breaks. It leads 1-0.
Breaking from about 10 inches, right of dead center of the table.
Well, he made a few.
A few is 1, 3, 6, 9, yeah, 1. But he did make the last ball the 2 ball. Now he has a very thin cut on the 1, which will more likely be a safety shot.
You were right. Safety shot, but I don't think he got him. He left distance. Distance always is good. But I don't know, against a guy like Darren, there is no tough shot for him.
Yeah, you were right. He cruised that one home. Always when I watch Appleton play, I just feel like he's never going to miss when I look at him set up on a ball, his approach.
You're right. And he hardly ever does miss.
Right. Struggled a little bit last year, had some neck problems, but seems to be over it this year. See what he does here. Couple choices. Nice shot.
Well, I found out that watching this guy play, when he makes a choice, you know it's the right one.
Yeah, simple. Economy of travel with the cue ball.
Great speed.
Very good shot. Hits the heart of the pocket. The score is now tied at 1 game apiece. That all stemmed from a slightly awry safety play by Gorst. Pretty nice crowd here on Saturday night. Second day of the Derby City Classic. This is a 9-day event. Bank pool is in full operational mode. Every table going. The straight pool challenge will be starting soon. I think that starts tomorrow.
This is rack 3, down breaks.
Yeah, we have every game played here. I don't know if we have 3 cushion this year, but we had 3 cushion in the past.
Appleton breaking.
He must have been watching Justin, because Justin broke him this speed, and he was very successful. Speed doesn't do it all the time, and look, he didn't hit him very hard at all. And he made a ball, and he's got position. No,
Play safe.
tough shot.
He's got position to play safe.
Right.
But he's got control of the table. Danny meant to say Jayson Shaw. He was talking about breaking like that.
Yeah. What did I say? I said Justin?
You did.
You got some Justins, too. I'm getting confused. We got Justins, Jasons.
Well, Appleton's safe. Did not turn out to be completely safe, so an open look at the corner pocket for the 1 ball here for Gorst.
Oops.
Rattled it.
I'll tell you, the pockets are getting tougher already.
No, I agree. Yeah.
I say already because by the end of the week, when it wears out a little bit more, it'll be tougher, and especially if it becomes wet.
Appleton with the bridge. Did not connect on the positional aspect of that shot and ran right into the 3, knocked it to the side cushion, forcing him to have to play a safety now.
Yeah, we're going to see safety. He's not going to bank at this and bet the game on it. Mark, have you ever gone to Moscow?
No, I never have.
I think it's colder there than in Buffalo.
Right. Yeah, they always portray it as having harsh winters. Made a good hit. And it's not terrible.
Yeah, he can see it. I don't know if it passes the 8.
Does not. He will have to play safe unless he wants to try a cross corner bank on the 3, which would not likely be productive. He double kissed it. Yeah, that was not a good shot either because it was on target for the corner pocket.
Well, now we're going to see Gorst try to bank one, maybe.
Yeah, bank safe. He's going to maybe tickle the cue ball up on that 4. He can just follow ahead. It's a pretty delicate shot, however.
Not for him. Great speed.
He didn't get it wedged up on the 4, but that was because it would consume too much risk. So he just blocked him. He'll be able to hit it.
Maybe make it. Maybe not. Sold out. Wouldn't have done him any good to make it either, because I don't think he had a shot on the 4 if the 3 went in, which it didn't. Does he have an angle to go 1 rail?
Looks like he can pop it and get enough travel on the cue. I'll get it over near the 4 after he pockets the 3. Very typical of the Russian players to have a big, long bridge.
Yeah, they copy the Filipinos. Good shot. Pretty good position.
You know, the 7-10 carom is our combination shot is on. You would not have to play it, but it looks like it's on enough that you certainly could. It'd be much worse for wear if you chose to do it that way.
Yeah, he's looking to run the balls, but he does have choices here. I mean, if he could fall on the combination or the billiard, but he's going to try to run out. That's always the most consistent way.
And not always. You got a pretty routine combination that saves you playing position and maybe having to be a good shot maker later in the rack. It looks like he could come around 3 rails. Hey, I think we're going to see a 3-railer. Good shot.
He's getting to the combination.
Let's get another foot of travel. He did. Just a fairly thin hit, not super thin. Body still. Oh.
Oh, he missed it. You're not going to get many opportunities to win an easy game. Darren's got a long shot to pop in, but he's very capable.
He could billiard the 10 here as well as play the 7.
I don't think he's doing that. I think he's just going to pop this in. No, you were right. He played the billiard too, but he made the ball, the main thing.
Good tough-minded shot there. Definitely was on, but easy to miss that ball. Appleton had no problem. Heart of the pocket with the 9. Very elementary 10 ball. Appleton will be leading 2-1.
Great competitor.
Yeah, Darren Appleton, you know, he stands up and he's faced the pressure many times, so he's a warrior.
This is rack 4, down the breaks, it leads 3-1.
4 and 8 ball just behind the 1. Six ball finds the pocket. The balls just behind the 1 have not been hitting the side pocket with any regularity here the latter half of the day.
Well, he's got a good shot at the 1. How do you get to the 2?
Well, he pointed it. It's 3 cushions, top spin, left English.
Good shot.
Amen to that. Excellent.
Couldn't have put it better with his fingers. He's going to go between the 8 and 9 now off the 3.
Yeah, this rack is starting to look like it's got a real possibility of being ran from the break. Uh-oh. As I said that, he overran the mark here a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
I think he may have to play it to the other corner. Yeah, he's locked into the corner he intended to begin with. Oh,
No problem at
beautiful
all.
shot. Two cushions. Releases from the second rail. Comes right at the 9. Little half stop shot. Drags the cue ball over about 10 inches. 9 ball or 10 ball. 3-1 is our score. Appleton's first break and run out of the match. Anybody listening in that wants to look at some interesting training drills, Darren Appleton publishes them on his Facebook page, along with a video of him executing them. Some of them are real challenging, and then some of them are even more difficult than that. It's interesting to watch.
Five, breaks, 3-1.
Break number 5, just about to get underway with Appleton breaking. Get him nice and square. This time the ball right behind the 1 found the side pocket. Long, tough get on the 1. Would require some draw to get back on the 2. Have to elevate the cue. Appleton is the man for the job, however.
He missed it.
Yep.
It was tricky. It wasn't exactly straight in, and the position was important. Well, Gorst gets an inning here. First shot, I don't know if he can roll it soft enough to hold it for the 2.
And it looks like he intends to roll it.
Good shot.
Thin cut to a tough position here too, Danny.
Sure is. He can't draw the ball. Thin hit. Going forward, it's going to be tricky. He can't go 2 rails forward for the 3 in the side. The 5 is in the way of going forward.
Right.
He drew the ball. Did he scratch? No. I don't think he got a shot.
Yeah,
Well,
got a
maybe
thin
he
set,
did, yeah. It looks like he did. But once again, position is going to be tricky. He does have a shot at the 3 in the side.
He recognizes the 7 ball is a problem down table. Right in the path of the cue ball naturally, which means he needs to manipulate the cue ball a little bit. That adds difficulty to the accuracy.
Yeah, he's got to elevate. The only way he can miss the 7. He went forward. Watch outside pocket. Well, that point hurt him a little. He's got a shot, but it would have been better without hitting that point. Now, once again, position is tough.
Yeah. It's close enough that, 1, this is a missable ball, but 2, how the 4 ball hits the pocket will dictate the path the cue ball takes by quite a bit.
Pretty good shot.
Oh, no. Excellent, excellent shot. Good execution supported by good decision making. Well, just as we suspected, the 16-year-old playing like a 40-year-old expert.
Yeah, he can play all right. He knows what to do, too.
Oh, calm. focused. Very clean mechanics.
You know, he hasn't made too many bad choices so far.
No. Cue ball just moves over a little bit to land perfectly on the 10. 3-2 is our score. Gorst is trailing, but will be breaking.
He's got great fundamentals.
You know, I always hear of a game called, I think it's Russian Pyramid. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
It's a cue game. It's played with bigger and heavier balls. And I've only seen pictures of the table, and it looks to be like maybe a 6x12 table. Mika Eminem described that that was how he grew up playing, was that particular game, and it had power and accuracy to his game. I've never seen it here in the U.S.
Mika's from Finland.
Gorst breaking.
Well, he only made noise.
Dry break. Appleton comes to the table. Didn't cut on the 1, back to the side pocket. The cue ball we run into some clatter. Down there on the 3 and the 5.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to avoid hitting the ball once you make the 1. I don't think it's full enough to hit the end rail. Drawing it, maybe it is. Doesn't want to run into balls here. Well, he ran into the 8, but he still got a shot.
That was a good shot just to do what he did by going between the 3 and the 5.
Well, does he have an angle here or not? He can't hit the rail. I mean, you going to just draw it back? No, he's going to go forward into the pocket. He was hoping, I guess, to get part of the pocket and hit rails and go.
Yeah.
But it didn't work. It went straight in after the ball.
You know that particular shot where you're perfectly straight in like that? If you hit it at that velocity or even slightly harder, it's very hard to follow the object ball in because it's almost all, and it exaggerates.
Right.
Efren showed me that years ago. A guy said, I can't do it. And he showed me you can just hit it hard. It will not follow it in very often. That particular case, Daz hit it perfectly straight, so even at that velocity, didn't have any chance to fall off the line of the pocket. Gorst will have to go at the 6 ball here. I don't think he can hold the cue ball to play the 6 in the side or corner, so I think he'll just have to send the cue ball into the 6 and 8. That being the unknown.
Yeah,
he
can't roll it in because he'll lose the cue ball. He has to go into the balls like Mark called. Let's see what he does. He missed the ball, but he went into the balls.
Yeah, tough shot.
Well, Darren's looking at it. I think the cue ball passes the 10. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess it does. Tough shot anyway.
Yeah, he shakes his head. He clearly doesn't like it. What a dandy shot
Good
that
shot.
was.
Good shot. In good position. Very good.
We are using a 40-second shot clock here. Appleton has exhausted his first. One extension per rack. Did he overhit this, Danny?
Yes, he did. He went behind the 9. No, he didn't. Lucky he hit the 9. He was going right behind it. He's going to try to kill it and hold it. He held his wallet. That's what he did. It was tough to do what he tried to do.
Yeah.
He tried to hit it full and spin it in.
That was the culprit of the miss. He hit the fat side of the pocket. Too fat, so had he hit the pocket, the cue ball would have drifted even further away from the 9. Let's push the edge of the envelope there on the extreme side of it, just a little too far.
Good hit.
Gorgeous
Good
hit.
Good
Yeah.
hit. We might have got him with the 10 also. No, not quite, but Darren doesn't have a shot to make the ball.
Well, this is, you're going to play an offense here. You're going to bank it straight back to your right.
I think this is the bank it perpendicular towards the 10 with a little reverse. Oh, he might have made this. What a shot.
Yeah, excellent.
But you know what? If you got no safe, don't invent it. Shoot at the ball. And if you use that kind of positive thinking, you'll be better off in the long run. And that's what the case was. If he had a good safe, he never would have shot at that bank. Don't you agree, Mark?
Yeah, but that was, you were naked there. You just
No
had to
choice.
go. Yeah.
Had to shoot.
A little better bridge technique than we've seen a couple of the 10-foot players use so far. And Appleton now reclaims the 2-game lead, 4-2.
You know, when he banked that ball, I got to say this. If you know you're shooting the right shot, you will hit it better. It's only when you got doubt.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that was what he had to do, and that's why he hit it that good.
And not approach the shot with ambiguity. You got to figure out what you're going to do, and then when you bend over, you're going to be 100% committed. We've all shot with that little shred of doubt, and that naturally the shots never turn out as well. Appleton breaking, 4 and 6 ball right behind the 1. They're not finding the side pocket anymore at all.
No ball, but no shot. He might be able to hit the rail and spin it in, but you don't want to go too far away from the 2. Yeah, I think he could miss the 9 and spin it in, hit the 1, but the cue ball is going to get speed. Not much. Beautiful.
He was able to hit ball first rather than rail first.
Yeah, he controlled the cue ball pretty well. Well, now he's got difficulty shooting the 2 and getting to the 3. The 5 is in the way if you just try to go one rail. But what I always say is, don't miss the ball. That's the big issue here. Position is tricky, just don't miss the ball. Wow, what a stroke. He laid down a good stroke there.
Well, he sure did.
Wow.
And he was rewarded with a result of a good shot. He'll be able to go 3 cushions around and attack the 4 ball with the cue ball here. He could play the 4 ball back into the same pocket he's playing the 3.
That's exactly right. But don't hit anything on the way there.
Right. And you can get tucked in behind the green 6 ball, too, when you come to rest down
but
here.
That's the target. You're aiming at the 6. If you can get it long enough. I don't think he's going to like this much. No, he couldn't do that. He couldn't get it long enough, but he's close to the ball, and he could play it safe.
Yeah, importantly, he didn't miss the 3, as you said. If it's a iffy position, just don't miss the 3, or the
Right.
object ball. In this case, he followed your advice. He'll be able to draw down, get the cue ball behind the 10, maybe thread the 4 ball behind the 6 and onto the end rail.
He does have good safes.
Did not want to bump the 8.
Sold out. He sold out to a hit. The 4 doesn't pass. We're going to see some safety
Yeah.
play.
See what he could do. You're looking at back cutting the 4 between the 7 and 5 and drop it onto the end rail underneath the 10 and bring the cue ball back down by the green 6. Yes. That's what he was trying to do, and that's what he did.
Well, he actually left some kind of a shot.
Right.
Not easy. The
No.
position is tough, but he didn't shoot it. And that's what I always say. If the shot and position are tough, look to play safe.
Well, he's got a decision to make here. It looks like he can play the cross corner bank. If he does not see a pretty solid safety here, I think he'll play offense.
But I don't think he's from Kentucky, which is the bank pool capital of the world. That's why
Maybe
I
just
always
being
say
in
that.
Kentucky will be enough.
No.
A little harder maybe was golden.
Yeah, he had a double bank. Yeah, I don't think if you're not from Kentucky, you shoot that bank. Wow, he didn't hit the 9. I thought going that way, he might hit the 9, but he just missed it. Yeah, this guy's dangerous. You can't give him a shot. He's going to hurt you.
Quality performance after quality performance. We're used to it. We see it every year.
You're right.
The only time we're surprised is when it's not this type of performance.
And that's rare. Yeah, that's a good choice. He couldn't just stop the ball because he would have been over the 10. Wow. He played that.
Beautiful shot.
He played that wrong rail position.
5-2 is our score. Appleton in front. Pretty nice crowd here tonight, Saturday night. We got more action coming. Beato and Chinnikov will be up next.
Shinnikov just won a tournament at Steinway Billiards, right?
Right?
So he's in stroke.
And he's looked good the last couple of years here, too, and getting better. Part of the Russian contingent.
Well, we could talk like that all night, but whoever you draw in this tournament, you're going to have a war. Everybody can play.
Rack number 8, Young Breaks, leads 5-2.
Appleton breaking. 7 and 8 ball right behind the 1. Those are the ones that were finding the side pocket, but haven't been recently. This time the 8 ball does. So he's going to have a nice shot on the 1. 2 ball ends up down by the 10.
This is a little tricky. That's the reason.
You were right.
Plus he ran into the 7 ball.
So right away, you recognize that that was going to be a little testy. When you hit that ball soft and it just grazes the rail, it sometimes bounds away worse than had you hit it with a little more pace when you come across there barely. Like there's a little more friction or something. That appeared to be the case in that shot.
Yeah.
Hits it heavy, misses.
Yeah. He blew a chance. You know, you gotta get out playing a guy like Appleton when you get there.
He's not performed poorly, but he's not quite been where it needs to be either. You know, is it maybe just that little bit of inexperience or something is starting to show? Not like he's making poor decisions. It's not like his stroke has fallen to pieces just because he's playing a tough player.
This is not easy either.
No, very difficult to get the position on the 2. They try to draw out of there 1 rail. Good shot there. Look at that.
Very
hit.
good.
Look at that shot.
That's a great shot.
Definitely deserves some applause.
Nothing easy about that.
No.
It looked easy, but it wasn't.
Tough angle.
You got in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, you don't want to get straight in on that 4. He can go 2 rails now.
Just rolled ahead a little bit.
Good enough. Now, where do you want to get on the 7 to get to the 9?
We will learn. This is where you want to get. I think you can just draw it over now.
Yeah, he's got just the right angle to do it.
Good shot. Cue ball falls into place here. Slight cut. Good follow through there. Hits the heart of the pocket. Appleton claims a 4-game lead now at 6-2.
This is why I tell people to learn how to play straight pool first, because a great straight pool player will have good cue ball control, and that's what Darren is showing right now.
Number 9, breaking 6-2.
Okay, Gorst. It's a good chance to get in here now, do some scoring.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of this, but the 3 is kind of tied up.
You just have to make something happen from here.
Well, if he falls on the 2 like a break shot in straight pool, he will go into the 10 and 3.
All right. The 3 may even, maybe it doesn't pass. Doesn't appear
I
that
don't
it
think
does.
it does, but
You're right then.
it's going to be tough to get that angle I talked about because
Yeah.
the 8 is in the way. And if you avoid the 8, you're not going to get that angle. He's got to avoid the 8. You don't want to hit the 8. I don't think he can go to the path I said. So once again, whatever you do, don't miss. Well, he tried to get that path, but I don't know if he did. He got a shot at the 2, but I don't think he can hit the 3. Does he have an angle to fall on the 3? The 3 goes in the par corner where the 4 is, but how do you get there?
I don't know. And you could also go high right and try to dislodge it. The 10 or the 3. That's very risky in terms of, even when you hit it, a lot of times you don't end up with a good shot. Has the extension out. He's just going to roll ahead and try to play a safety now.
Yeah, I don't know. This is tricky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the cue ball, he didn't get much of the 3 to hit.
Right, if he could hit the 3 full, he could stick right behind the 10, but I don't think he can do that.
I think he's going to cut the 3 onto the 9 down there and let the cue ball come around. No, he was able to hit full enough. Okay. He was right and I was wrong. Good shot.
I think he can hit the 3, but I don't think he can make it. Well, we're going to see a hop shot. He's shooting at the 3. This will be a crowd pleaser if he pops this in. Tough shot. He couldn't do it.
He got right on the rail right next to the side pocket, the worst possible place.
Right. If you happen to run the balls to the 8, you're going to have trouble.
Played a billiard shot, but perfect speed was required. Now, not positive he lodged it in there complete. If it rolls another inch, it would have really been a terrific shot.
I think he's kicking.
Oh, twirling. Little half masse.
Well, now we're going to see the 8 be a problem. If you happen to run them. Good stroke. He's got enough angle on the 4, I think, to go one rail and get closer to the 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd like to get this about the, I don't know, I guess not perfectly straight in, but at least closer. Center of the table would be ideal.
Yeah, he got just about to the center of the table.
Walking across the way to look at playing the 6 in the same corner the 5 is. That way you could have a two-rail transfer to the 7. You could get a little bit of that inside angle where it could just set the cue ball in between the 8 and 9. Uh-oh, what's he doing?
Good shot.
Okay. Now it'll be a one-rail transfer, but speed control will be required. It's a tricky series of balls here.
Yeah, especially where the 8 is.
Round 3, people, if you lose or you're still in a match and you lose, you need to buy back.
And Danny says just don't miss, even if you don't get the right angle.
3, if you've already
Right,
lost,
stay to the table, even if you have to play a safe later.
if you're still in a match, the second that match is done, you need
And later is upon us.
Apparently he thinks this 8 ball goes into the side pocket.
Oh, if it does, there's no problem, but
Well, it's not an easy shot, is it?
I don't think it goes in the side. He might be playing it in the corner. It definitely doesn't go in the side.
Well, he's definitely looking at playing it in the corner.
But even shooting it in the corner, that point might get in the way. Yeah, he missed. But he didn't get much the worse of it. Look where the 8 stopped. I don't think the 8 passes the 9.
No, it's right in the same place. It's always bad. 2 cushion safety. 1 cushion, 2 cushion. It's fairly
I
standard.
like the 4 rail safe there. He could have shot the 8 straight on and going 4 rails. Maybe go behind the 10 with the 8. But, like I said, whatever Darren decides, he seems to know the game as well as anybody.
We never would mind betting our own money on him and letting him make all his decisions, that's for sure.
Yeah. In that spot, he didn't look at it. I think he had a 4 rail safe, but this is not bad if the kid doesn't cut it in. He tried to cut it in, but he kicked it. I don't know if he lost his head. He didn't leave much. Unless Darren wants to shoot the 10 and come back long.
Yeah, they're so far apart, though.
Well, what are you going to do here?
I think he's going to back cut the 8 and go soft speed. He might billiard the 10 into the pocket, I'm saying, or just leave himself a long 9.
It's a tough spot to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Way to overcut this slightly. No, he's playing safe. Gonna try to block with the 10. Soft speed. The 8 ball on the rail. It was not successful.
But he didn't leave much. He's got a cross bank, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if they play bank pool in Russia. But he has that, and position goes with it.
And for my, from my circumstance, I like shooting at this cross-side bank.
I do too. You don't want to lose the game with a pony safe. You're better off going down swinging. He shot it.
Very
He
nice
made
shot.
People love that. You know, we're near Kentucky, so they appreciate banks. Here again, I like going 3 rails forward. Trying to come back, you're facing the sides. Not if you hit it like that.
Good shot.
It is a good shot.
And 6-3 is our score. Looks like we're going to have a short timeout. We will return with all the action here momentarily. Hey everybody, we're back. Our score now stands at 6-3.
400, maybe, no, 440 or something like that.
Fedor Gorst, 16 years old, making a good accounting for himself against the likes of top-tier elite talent like Darren Appleton.
He's pretty tall.
He is tall, lanky, long stroke.
Yeah, and he's going to get taller.
Down leads 6-3.
Free ball finally finds a pocket.
He doesn't have much on the one.
No.
We're going to see a safety. Shoot the one past the side towards the two. That's what he did.
Good job there. Well, Appleton checks to see if he can just see the edge of the one, if he can.
I think he could.
He's
But
lining
he's
up
kicking.
Yeah. Just give separation. Even if you can see the edge of the one, if he can go rail first and hit the outside of the one where his tip is at now, the cue ball goes across table. Soft speed. Nice hit. Legal shot. Perfect safe.
It is, really. That's a dirty shot.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
poor little kid, 16 years old.
Yeah.
You're playing dirty shots on him.
Now he's got to try to manufacture an angle here, warp it inside of the 6. Or is he going to try to go between the 5 and the 6? Looks like he's trying to go between the 5 and 6. Either case, tough hit. And
Yeah.
probably ill-fated. He probably should have taken a foul.
You're right.
And did something more productive.
Yeah, because now everything is open.
Yeah. You hate to take a foul. You don't usually come out with the best of it, but you might get back to the table with something slightly better than that, where you have to judge how much the spin's going to grab on the far end rail.
Now you got to watch Darren perform surgery. Look how soft he shot, and that ball went straight in perfectly.
Yeah.
Control, Whitey.
Master's touch.
He is a master, by the way. I've been catching his act now for quite a while. Stiffened that a little bit with reverse just so he avoided the side pocket.
Was able to stun that ball ahead just enough to pick up either a straight in angle or just a little angle towards the 8. rather than have just a little hint of angle the wrong direction.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about that. Just stop there and take the angle on the 8. Go 1 rail to the 9. That's what he's doing. No sense trying to get better than better. And as the great Buddy Hall always said, don't play position when you already got it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of logic to that.
A little straight here, gonna have to pop it.
Now, I think he can cheat the pocket a little bit. And he did.
Good shot.
Perfect speed.
And this is all built from that great kick safety he made. He claims a 4-game lead, 7-3. 884 GPA. Definitely world class.
Dramatic track.
This is round number 11. The breaks, 7-3.
Here we go, Appleton breaking 5 and 7 right behind the 1 ball. Not readily going in the side pocket anymore.
Accu found the pocket.
Yeah, kind of get kissed around down there, knocked in, ball in hand. 2 ball lays a little bit funny below the 9 ball, but the 3's over the pocket. So don't have to do a lot for position if you can make the 2.
Good shot. Just get out in the open with the cue ball now.
Looks like he's going to have to brush the 9 ball doing it.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned getting out in the open.
And then that means how the 2 enters the corner pocket dictates how heavy or thin you land on the 9, which dictates where the cue ball exactly goes.
Yeah, the only way you can go wrong here is snookering yourself.
Maybe he's just rolling ahead and brushing the 7. Oh, he was able to thread right through there.
Yeah, but he's not going to like this. Yeah, he's okay. I thought he was going to go right in the side.
Yeah. Well, I think he thought he was going to brush the 7, to be honest with you. Because you wouldn't play the shot that hard and have the side pocket that much in play. He's too good of a player for that. Look at that nice hit. Perfect trajectory to the 4.
Good speed. He's looking to see if the 5 goes by the 7. And I guess he decided it did. Or it does. Better English.
A very pleasant kid when I spoke to him earlier.
Does he speak English fluently?
Really? I just talked to him for a little bit. He seemed to have a good mastery of it. Little out of line here, went a little too far. Didn't have to deal with the 8 ball this way.
He's okay. He's okay. It isn't a tricky position. You draw it 1 rail to the side rail, and you'll have a pretty good shot. He got a little funny here because if he draws the ball, the 9 enters.
Looks like he'll top spin 2 cushions, right?
Right, off of the 9 maybe. No, he didn't have to. That was a smidgen too hard, but he's got a shot at the 8. Position might be a little tricky. Pretty good.
Good shot there. Drilled the heart of the pocket. Seven 4 now. Gorst is trailing.
Darren Appleton has 2 fingers in his mouth. When he's trailing, he has 3.
Track 12, 0 breaks. He trails 7-4.
Here we go, breaking 9 and 6 right behind the 1, 2, 3 on the wing. Looks like it's going to be a dry break, and now he's got to hope he didn't leave a shot, but he does.
Left a shot, but how do you get to the 2? It's going to be difficult. Oh, pretty good shot there.
Oh, very good.
Got him cut on the 2.
Minimize the travel of the cue ball, picks up a nice angle on the 2. He would have settled for that.
How do you get to
Oh,
the
yeah.
3 now?
We will watch the master work. Might just go a little right-hand English or left-hand English, and just go between the 6 and 8. Try to do it with speed. Oh, he got it just a little thin. Not sure if he can see the full 3.
I think he could.
Yeah, apparently he can. It looks like he's looking like billiard into the 7 to free up the 4.
Except he missed the ball.
The 7 was enough of a distraction that he shot that a little split-minded. A little attention on the 7, quite a bit on the 3, but that's not enough. 5 by 10 with tight pockets.
Still a tricky layout.
Very much so. I don't think you can even see the full 3. This is kind of that cross-corner bank and move the cue ball to the opposite end of the table. Primarily playing it as a 2-cushion safety onto the end rail with the 3. Get the cue ball 10 feet down table. No, he's playing it as if he can pocket the 3 straight away. Good shot. Good shot.
Does he have an angle now to go into the 7? Because the 5 is right there. He can do that and shoot the 5. Does he have the angle on the 4 to hit him?
Yeah, it appears that he
I
did.
think he does. Boy, that ball rifled in there.
Yeah, he got worse rather than better with the
Right.
7.
He did.
But he took a good chance there.
But he
And
was aware of what he was doing.
what he can do now is play to the pre-planned safety. He can get the cue ball work close to the 7. He can just bump the 7 ahead or to the end rail, lodge the cue ball on the 9. He can also draw back here, depending upon the angle that he has. Doesn't look like the angle allows him to draw back into it. Oh boy.
Not quite.
Well, Appleton now faced with the same dilemma. He's looking at playing a pre-planned safety on the 7 as well. It's because there's not an easy avenue of approach to the 7. Break it loose.
He's going to do it differently.
I didn't want to get right in the middle. One way or the other would have been better.
But you don't always play position to run out. Sometimes you play position for the best safe. Well, I think he's going to bank it behind the 10, maybe.
Yeah, but that 9's so close, I don't think he
Might
can.
not get past there. You're right.
Yeah, he wanted to be a little straighter on it. This might be a thing where you kind of have to try to plan to bury the cue ball, at least onto the head rail. And just suffer the liability of where the 7 goes off the 9.
Trying to see if it does bank past the 9 without hitting it. But I think you're right, Mark. I don't think he can do that. He looked again at it. I think now you just got to play distance with a tough shot.
Right. If you hit the 7, then that's fairly full. Even if it stays where it's at, if you get the cue ball buried on the head rail, you give yourself some type of a chance to get back to the table. He's not doing that. He's playing something more delicate. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I said distance with a tough shot.
Oh, boy. The end of the attempt.
He left the cut. He left the cut.
Yeah.
And
No
when
matter
you're
what,
ju-
it's still a great attempt to the safety from where he was at.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about the cut. You know, this is a young man who wants to shoot. But this is not easy. No cut. He played safe.
Yeah, very good shot, too. That was journeyman judgment right there.
See, I don't call it a dirty shot when the youngster played safe on the veteran.
All right.
The opposite is a dirty shot. There he is. He doesn't shave yet.
No.
He's got to love the game. I have to call him a pretty good player.
No, very much so.
Well, that wasn't too good. He wanted to hit the 7 thinner off the rail.
Chris Melling looking on here in the arena.
Chris Melling is another British player. Is a pretty good player. That's why they came across the ocean to play here.
Yeah, Melling can definitely play world-class pool. He could have been in this event. Would have kind of suited his style, the 10-foot table. Oh, the kid cool, calm, and collected.
That's a shot for people to learn. You see what he did? Straight in and force forward rather than roll it in.
7-5 is our score. I'd say he's a pretty good player.
We got a match here, too.
That's Chris Melling right there on our screen.
Smelling, yeah.
Snooker star, pool star, played in the Moscone Cup. Pleasant guy to talk to. Powerful shot maker.
Powerful guy.
Kind of in the Jayson Shaw realm, you know. He fires balls in from everywhere fearlessly.
Yeah, very colorful to watch.
Left number 13, Fedor breaks. Darren leads 7-5.
Well, he made the ball, and he's got a pretty good shot, I believe, on the one.
You're going to try to stun across in between the side pocket 9. Looks like that's
Yeah.
his play.
A little weak. Needed a little more firepower there. Because now, if the 2 goes anywhere, it's going to be tough to fall on the 3. So tough, I don't think you're supposed to shoot. I think you got to look for a safe. I think that's what he's doing. Good shot. Pretty intelligent thought. Young people are not supposed to know that.
Appleton measuring up. He could kick the 2-ball down table. He could kick it this way too, kind of the 1 pocket safety.
Yeah, well, he didn't get him. He didn't leave a shot. I don't think the kid is going to try to cut it in. Good speed.
Yeah. Come back with another good safety.
Right? Doesn't he have wisdom beyond his years?
Definitely.
Oh, he's so loud here.
Yeah, he outdueled him on this safety battle.
He's got to go forward. A little right-hand English between the 5 and the pocket. Nicely done.
That was. Got the cue ball down here close to the 3, little angle.
Perfect angle to get to the 4. got to the 4 with the perfect angle to get to the 5. And the 5 gets him to the 7.
He has a nice cueing action, you know. It's a pretty smooth delivery. I've only seen one that I would say appeared to be a little jerky.
I don't think he has a flaw with that. I mean, he stays right down through the ball. He's had good tutoring. Either that or he has a bunch of Accu-Stats tapes or DVDs. Well, I think he would have liked to get a little straighter on this ball because now he's got to hit rails. Always tougher speed. Well, so far he's made all these kind of shots where you're near the rail.
Yeah, this is definitely missable. The ball you need to get if you're going to beat the likes of Darren Appleton.
Well, I don't think he read the 7 ball right. He would have drawn back a little more and tried to get straight on that 7. Didn't look like he attempted that. But he makes all these. No problem. Oh, look at that bulldog.
It's our esteemed colleague Billy in Cardona.
I always say he looks like a Boston Bull Terrier. Don't you think so? My good friend.
Now, this is an important game to get as he outdueled Appleton on the safety exchange, and that was 3 or 4 innings. He converts this 10 ball into a win. Will only be behind 1 game, and Appleton has played well.
He don't miss.
Good shot.
That's a good shot,
Yeah.
especially under the heat.
7-6 is our score. Think of the volume of seasoning a guy like that's 16 years old, and this is not even his first time at the Derby, you know, would get. This would be like going to college, like you suggested Johnson City was.
Was. He's going to college here. A veteran champion like Darren Appleton is in a war. Yeah, he's a very good player, this kid.
Track number 14, Fedor breaks, down lead 7-6.
Gorst trailing 6-7, breaking. Just hit the head ball just a little bit. Them ball come out of there hot. You don't see that very often. Did make a ball. Cue ball came around 3 cushions. Now he's looking at how he wants to play safe.
Maybe he's looking to play safe.
Well, things got away from him. Diamond Bell. Good shot there by Appleton.
Especially he's under heat playing a 16-year-old.
Yeah, there is a little pressure extra that comes with
It
that.
is. Well, he can go one rail to the 4. But the 4 to the 5 could be tricky.
No, it definitely looks like it. You got a little straight here. Yeah, he got the wrong side of this. He wanted to be able to drag it along the rail, long rail, past the 9. He's going to have to go on the outside of the 9 now.
This is tricky.
Real interesting billiards problem. It's hard to reach. You'd like to draw it straight back and you could just attack the 5 ball. You won't, but he can't even reach it.
Yeah, I knew the 4 to the 5 was going to be a problem. Needs the bridge now. Yeah, he's not happy with where he's.
No, I don't think working the cue ball that much closer is going to have enough value to offset what's going to happen.
Yeah, he didn't get too good. We're looking at a safe here. I don't think he'll play a billiard.
All right.
We're looking at a safe.
This might be the snooker safety that you describe often, where you bank the 5 straight down the table and try to put the cue ball underneath the 8 here, or just bump into the 8 from the underneath side.
I think it can go right behind the 8, but he's not doing that. He played the 8. I can't believe he did that. He sold out the 8 now.
It seemed like kind of a quick judgment on that type of a combination shot, but perhaps the time shot, he's out of extension, so perhaps that played into the...
Well, he didn't
Hurry
take
up and
care to fall on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem there. The kid might punish him. Cheat the pocket and go 2 rails. No problems now. Now it's like you say, stop, stop, stop. That's the first stop. He didn't stop exactly, but he'll play the 9 and the 10 in the same pocket now.
Yeah, 2 balls away from tying up the match as we enter the final third.
He's got to be feeling good.
7-7, I would say. Struggled early on, fought his way back. This all stemmed from a good safety battle that he emerged victorious in.
There's the rack track. He's won 4 in a row now. You know, what's the price of beating Darren Appleton 4 in a row? For anybody.
Here we get a look at that. Equal balls pocketed. 69 apiece, so that would be testimonial to how we got here on the score. 793, 831. Gorst has been successful on the break 2/3 of the time. 4 out of 6.
Yeah, that's a good percentage. Good percentage. The ball finally went inside.
Yeah, 6 ball.
And look at oh, he's got position.
Man, oh man. Yeah, Appleton's really in a fight now.
Well, the 9-10 are a little tricky. But everything else is in the open. Oh, a little weak.
Yeah, it was kind
Good
of
enough.
a flat impact area. He was real straight in, coming from the center of the table.
But he's got the proper angle on the 2 if you make it. Again, the problem is the 9-10.
Well, I think this shot's a problem because you may have to amp up the power a little bit and go 4 cushions rather than 2.
I don't think so. I think he can roll it in. No, you were right. And he did it pretty good.
Boy, excellent shot.
People appreciate it, too.
Pulled it back, kind of nice angle. He lessened the difficulty of transferring to the 5. You know, really, once we cross the 1/3 of the way threshold here, this kid's played phenomenal pool and played better than Appleton from that point forward.
I guess so. He's won 4 in a row.
I mean, look at him. I mean, he's every shot here spot on. Thing I'm confident about, I didn't have any near the composure that this kid had when I was 16.
What a good hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good judgment. Not worried about the side pocket. Well, now the Accu-Stats comes into play here, Danny, because like you said earlier, he's going to have to get to that point where I wonder if the 9 goes cleanly into the corner pocket. It very well may.
Yeah, it's close. And if he does that, he's going to take the lead. I don't know. Might go, but he wanted to get straight in on the 8. If it does go, he's looking at it, but he's going to bounce when he cuts the 8 in.
Yeah, he'll have to hit this soft.
He missed it. He missed it. That's because he didn't get straight in on it.
Right. He tried to make use of the pocket, and he hit just a little too heavy into the long rail. That speed, it just wasn't forgiving enough to allow him to get away with that. That ball might have fallen yesterday, not today. That's a nice shot by Appleton.
Apparently the 9 goes. The kid should have got straight in on the 8, and he'd be shooting this. Well, the kid showed a little emotion there the first time. I don't blame him. Good job, Kenny. A little hand for Kenny.
Appleton reclaims the lead there. Happy to collect the ball that was hanging and run out the last 4 balls. Daz now has 8. Gorst 7.
Direct number 16, Darren breaks. He leads 8-7.
It's the 7 and 5 ball right behind the 1. Seven ball
Yeah,
out
he
of the
made
pack.
it. Yeah, finally.
Like a bullet.
Well, the 1 passes. Just get out in the open. You got the 2 near the pocket. If you make the 1, the 1's not a gimme. Yeah, how do you get to the 2 here? How do you make the 1? Heck with it, Darren. Play safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was aggressive, but it's that tough. Darren recognizes this is a tough match.
Yeah, he didn't like that for sure.
No. Had a chance to get something going from the break. Maybe tried to force it a little bit.
It was not easy. You know, he had to make the 1 and get in the clear for the 2. And in doing that, he missed the 1. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Tried to kick safe.
He didn't. He left the 1 in the side. You don't have to worry about how to get to the 2 now. But he's got to worry about how to get to the 3. I don't know, he can't hit it full enough to go along the rail and play the 3 in the side. Doesn't go in both sides. And it doesn't go in the corner. It goes in one of the corners.
When it gets to be that treacherous, I sometimes think of what if I send the cue ball right into the 9 or go right at the 3 softly.
No, that's not how to do it. Does he have the combination 3-5? Maybe he does. You know, if it does, that's why he got there. Not going to play the 3-ball combination, is he? I don't know what he was doing there, do you?
I think he'd been better off to do something different than what he did, that's for sure.
It looked like he was trying to play the 3-ball combination.
When he plays a shot that we don't even know exactly, I mean, if he was playing the 2-ball combination, the shot onto the 5, he would have never hit the 8 that heavy. And so hitting the 8 like he's playing a 3-ball, maybe it was a 3-ball combination.
That's what it looked
No
like.
idea. He didn't bother to line it up, though. I mean, he just played in kind of a hurried fashion.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's resigned himself to the fact that he's going to have to come back or something. I don't really get it. It's the second combination he played like that where he did not spend much time and effort. He still had an extension left on that shot as well.
Well, if Darren loses this match, I'm not going to get in the path from him to the doorway.
Yeah, he won't be a happy camper. He's had enough turns. He's kind of allowed Gorst to get back some momentum and confidence that was missing early in the match.
And I'll tell you, there's nothing easy here.
No. He's got his work cut out for him. Cut this into the side and then keep the 10 out of play here so he can get a shot on the 6-ball. Have to roll it in. Oh, great shot.
Yep.
Made that look easy. Got the cue ball free of the cushion.
And he can go 2 rails to the 8 now. Good enough.
Just that little funny angle into the side.
Good
Checked it up.
touch.
Yeah, checked it up with a little bit of left English.
10 might be in his way a little bit.
Can use topspin or stun.
Yeah, he'll go 2 rails to this. He's got to hit the 2nd rail. Beautiful.
Great shot.
Beautiful. People liked it too.
Yeah, that's the other part that we watch Gorst tie the match at 8 is that as it gets deeper and deeper, the people are going to pull for the underdog, and especially a
kid.
16-year-old underdog.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's a race to 3 now. If you play a young guy or a woman, people are going to pull against you.
Gorst has now won 5 of the last 6 racks.
Darren had it all in hand. He was winning 6-2.
But from that point forward, the kid has played excellent pool.
Yeah, he's a real good player. And for the poor players, he's going to get better. Now, Darren does not look happy.
17, Fedor breaking.
Billy looks happy. He's grinning away and chewing.
All right, Gorst breaking. It'll just be a race to 3 from here on in. Side pocket was liberal enough to accept the ball.
Got on the 50-yard line with the 1. If he weren't on the rail, he could do something 2 rails to the 2, but I don't know. He can't jack up and fire the 1 in, could he? That's the only way you're going to go 2 rails to the 2.
Froze to the cushion. That's ill-advised. I think he's got to go defense here. Well, he wants to play offense. If you play
16
offense,
years old.
Yeah, if you play offense here, you're shooting a tough shot to get to yet another tough shot. Quickly, the odds stack up against you.
He is shooting and missing.
Nah, that was brought on by trying to do too much positionally speaking.
And maybe by being 16.
Yeah, that was. You could have been patient. You were close to the 1. You could bide your time. You're 8-8. You definitely don't want to give cheap innings away.
Yeah,
here.
he could have had a good save.
Or at least a reasonable. He didn't have to give up this type of a shot. That's my point. This plays right into Darren Appleton's wheelhouse. If you give him open tables like this, and he will grit them out.
I think the 2 goes by the 4 in the side. Good shot. Well, you got a little too thin on this ball.
It looks like it goes by, and the 5's
Oh,
close.
it does, but 5.
He's looking like he wants to cut the 5 back into the side and come across 1 rail. If he feels threatened by the difficulty of adding that on the power, he can play the 5 in the corner. Yeah, that's what he does.
That's what he did, is right.
That was the better decision. To force something that's not there readily when you have this available.
He's in good shape now.
He didn't really want to be straight in on this, though, did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little angle. You know, the 9 is not going to be tough to play. If you come back, then he'll have to go 2 rails to the 10.
This the psychological component that you had to force this. Now that makes the pocket play tougher. Yeah, there's a. All right, somebody, I don't know, flashed or something. Darren stopped. Kenny Schumann out on the floor talking to the players. I don't know if there's noise or conversation or something. Distracted. Darren Appleton. Now Kenny is victimizing Darren further.
Well,
Darren still has an extension now as we wind down to 8 seconds here. Yeah, see this. He fired that in and only got this. I knew he was
well, I
disappointed.
knew this is what he was going to get. Now he's going to go 2 rails to the 10 in the other corner. He missed it. Uh-oh.
Well, that's what happened. Yeah, the whole thing.
He got out of line, but he's not supposed to miss that. Oh, he's going to be a hot sucker if he loses this match. He's got a chance to lose it now. Good choice there.
And with that, the first lead of the match. Is that right? No, he won the first rack, so the second lead of the match then for Gorst. 9-8 is our score.
And the TPA is indicative of the score.
Well, and dwindling here as the 10-foot table has its way with these two. Appleton's miss on that shot would not have occurred on a 9-foot table. It's close enough.
What's that? Somebody said something to him, and Darren's eyes went wider. Darren is very irritable when things aren't going right.
Should be rack number 18. Fedor breaks. He leads 9-8.
That holds true for most people, though. Here we go, Gorst on the hill, get on the hill. And breaking.
Forward to the side. Where are you, one? I don't know. There's the one go in the side. This is similar to a couple innings ago.
Not quite as bad as far as getting position for the 2.
You're right. You're right. He doesn't have to pound the 1 in. And the 2 to the 3 is automatic. But you got to make the 1 first. Once again, he doesn't even have to shoot this if he doesn't want to. I think he can cut it and go all the way down behind the 10.
You're saying just thin the 1 ball and let the
Right,
cue ball go down
right,
behind the 10?
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
That's why.
That's good. That's a good shot.
Oh, the referee call it?
That was a good hit.
It was a good hit, but it was close.
Mm-hmm.
He left the shot. Now, how do you get to the 2? You got balls in the path.
Yeah. This might be rail first, a little high right, and come around 3 cushions.
That's all he's got.
I'm not suggesting it's easy. I'm just saying that might be the right shot. Best of the bad.
Sometimes the right shot isn't easy.
I don't think ball first is the answer here. It makes it really play tough.
Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be real good.
Yeah, that is. Tremendous shot.
I think he's got enough angle to force to the 3. Well, he would have liked to got a little fuller here, but he's at the table. He's got a chance to get on the hill, which we would have never believed to start the match. Tall and lanky as he is, he still needed the extension on the cue.
He's trying to see how he wants to get on the 5. He's trying to create an angle with the 3. Even though it's close to the pocket, it's thin enough.
I think he can cut it and go right at the 7. Or the 8, I'm sorry. He did it perfectly.
That 5 ball. That's pretty. It's going to take a good shot now. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's impossible or not doable. I'm just saying it's a pretty good tuster here, cutting in the corner.
And position to the 6 is a little tricky. I think he's playing safe. And a pretty good one. Not really. I think he left it. Good shot if he doesn't get straight in. He got straight in.
He got a little straight. Yeah, he did. He's either going to have to take a long shot or really force this thing, and the 9 ball gets in the way if he goes forward 2 cushions.
Nothing is easy when you're struggling.
The power up with backspin. Oh, good shot. Good decision.
Yep, very good.
Yeah, he made something happen there from very little.
Yeah, we're going to have a race to 2 any second.
Very elementary 10 ball now. That will tie the score at 9 apiece. Appleton will be breaking.
Race to 2.
Is rack number 19. Darren breaks 9-9.
Hey, Appleton breaking 9-9 is our score. Cue ball got away. Cue ball going to find the pocket. He has a shot on the 1. Appleton with the bridge, thin cut on the 1.
Good shot.
Really was with good speed.
Watch out, 9. 9 got him.
No, he's open.
You don't think so? No, he didn't get him, but it was a little shaky. Now he's looking at the 6 and 7. Nothing's easy when you're struggling.
No, he well went a little further than he maybe would have liked. Maybe not. Maybe he's okay. Yeah, the 6 and 7, that really does look precarious.
Well, once again, whatever, don't miss. Don't miss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If the kid can figure out what to do with the 6 and 7, he's going to be on the hill first. You know what I think? You look at the board when it started, 16 players, and you saw you drew the 16-year-old kid. You might have got over relaxed if you're Darren.
I don't think he's played relaxed though, or careless.
I know, but you know, there's a little mental thing there that
Yeah.
you think you were going to have an easy match, and it turned out tough.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to respect the sport, no doubt about that.
Now what?
Well, you can go 2 cushions at it. You can come underneath it.
He'll at least
3
have a
cushions.
shot.
Yeah. This isn't bad. You get funny, you can still play defense.
Yeah, but when you're getting on the hill, you want to shoot. Oh, he got to the ball. He got to the ball all right.
Yeah, fantastic shot.
The people love it. They're pulling for the 16-year-old, no doubt about it.
Now, important shot here. You could play a stop shot safety, but that's not the right shot.
Yeah, you can't. This is the game if he makes it. Good shot.
Mm-hmm.
You got the right angle now to get to the 8. He got to the 8 all right. Oh, he's over the top. I think the 10 is going to give him a little trouble.
Yeah, you don't think you can do much with the cue ball here. Stop it. You much got the 9, and even if you have to back cut the 9, just make sure you get the 8 in.
Don't miss. Yeah, the 10 is a little in his way, not much. Huh. He's going to get on the hill, Mark.
Ten 9. The 16-year-old over the veteran.
Yeah, Darren loses this. He's going to be very unhappy.
$97 balls pocketed for Gorst. 91 for Appleton.
The kid looks pretty calm to me.
Yeah.
Maybe inside his heart is bumping.
I would think. And the likes of Darren Appleton when you're 16 years old on the feature table.
On a big tournament, too.
Huge tournament. A nice square break. 8 ball in the side pocket. Where's the 1 going?
It's going to hang.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Got your chance. You can do it all yourself.
What do you think, Mark? Think he'll get out?
Yeah, I kind of feel like he will.
So does Darren feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. This is a nice layout. It's by no means is it easy. I just feel like the kid's really playing good. Taking his time and making good decisions. Played safety at the right time, and he's also shot offensively at the right time.
Uh-oh.
Even a little short.
Brush to 4.
I'm not
Position.
feeling near as optimistic as I was a ball ago, though, Danny, about him
No.
getting out here.
Tough position here.
Oh, yeah. Super aggressive shot because you're back cutting the 2 with power and then running through clutter. There's a lot of
And the 4
distraction
got
here.
a little bit in the way. Oh, how do you get on the 3? Take the cut. Just don't snooker yourself.
Make the cut.
On the 3, yeah.
Look at this shot.
Oh, boy.
You gotta be kidding.
That was a winning shot there,
World class.
boy. What heart he showed there.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're back to being right about him running out. That was
I
a
don't
great
know. I
shot.
don't know. He might have to go rail first on this, and the 3's pretty far from the cushion, but the 3's close to the pocket.
Yeah, he'll get it rail first, make it.
Oh, he's
He'll
going
have
ball
the
first.
angle on the 4.
He's going ball first. Yeah.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think he hit it a little too hard anyway, but, oh, this is something, man. Darren's got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's hard to put a champion away, no doubt about that.
Well, he sure had the chance to.
Boy, what a great shot on the 2 ball, though. That was kind of the highlight shot of the
Great, then he missed the 3.
under the super pressure. Yeah, he tried to power up and then cheat the pocket simultaneously.
I don't think he had to shoot that hard.
Well, that, and I also thought that he could have gone rail first. But yeah, like you said, one or the other. Either shoot softer if you're going to cheat the pocket, or
Well,
play the
anyway,
rail first.
that's gone forever.
He was so pumped up after making the 2.
Speaking of hearts beating fast, Darren's must be also.
He made that look easy, but that was not.
No, he's a veteran, man.
Reset went on in there nicely.
Did he get very straight here?
He did.
Well, he's going to have a long shot on the 9.
It's not a bad shot, though. He's going to play for it. You're really not going to win this tournament or even this match if you're afraid to shoot this one. I'm not saying it's easy, and it is admissible, but you still have to play for it because it's just the right shot.
Oh, he had to get up. Something sharp?
Yeah, he's gotten a little temperamental here late in the match. It's like he's going to take a moment and clear his head. I agree.
Clear the shaft.
And he has, he still has his extensions. There's no hurry here. This is an important ball. This would put him on the hill. So put him at a heck of a psychological advantage because Gorst knows he blew a good chance to win. Great shot. Well, 10-10's our score, Danny. Appleton will be breaking.
I'm glad they're not taking a break because I can't stand it. Yeah, he's biting his lip, the kid. Kid, if you play long enough, you're going to have a lot of matches like this. Right, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
It's the final rack, ladies and
Here we go. This is what we all paid our money for. This is what we want to see.
People are showing their appreciation.
9 ball, the most likely one to find the side pocket.
It did, but the cue ball was in the way. It was going in.
And the 2 ball was also kind of headed and got a last minute kiss. Does not look like there's an offensive shot. I can't tell for sure. If there is, Appleton will be hating it.
No, he doesn't have a shot. He can probably play the combination if he can hit enough of the one.
No, the combination is definitely not a go. Well, you'd be desperate. You're going to back cut, do a back cut. I think he has the shot. Well, he played safe.
And a good one. Typical hill match. Going to be some safety and some suspense.
Hey, Darren's going to have to make something happen on a thin hit here on the one, looks like.
Oh, he's going to play safe, of course.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, he's able to hit the ball. I didn't think he was. Well, that's interesting. Got it out of play. This Appleton wants to play a bank.
I don't think he'll do that.
No.
I think this is the snooker safe I always call. Bank it one rail perpendicular. The
Yeah.
cue ball's going in the right place.
Yeah, he's pointing right where he thought it should go, in between the 2 and 5.
Cue ball will go in the right place.
Yeah, he'll be able to hit the one. That's the thing. You won't be able to
Maybe.
snooker him with that shot, most likely.
Maybe.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, Pat needs one more statistic. When it's hill, got to show the heartbeat. Good choice.
Yeah, that was.
He got him. He got him. The kid doesn't make a good shot here. Darren's going to get out.
Yeah, I'd slow down on that just a little bit. There's a lot of play here. Kid will hit it.
You know, how do you feel he's going to hit it? Doing what?
Just one rail, right spin.
Oh, where's he going to go?
Maybe into the side pocket. I don't know. Down table.
Oh, boy, he got him.
We need the following players at the tournament desk, please. Alejandros Kazakis,
Going to kick it.
Jones, Jayson Shaw, Mike Bratcher, Sean
Oh, great exchange going on here right now.
I told you, it's a typical hill match.
You're right.
Count might be the record. Pat needs that statistic. How many safes were there on a hill match?
That's a pretty nice decision.
Not yet. Oh,
Not
now.
yet.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Yeah.
He got him.
At least a little. Yeah, a lot of interference here, too. Yeah, I consider Gorst to have the upper hand in terms of the distribution of the balls.
Yeah, on the
No
way
matter
there's
what, no matter what Appleton does, he has to make a good shot here, or may have to put his fate in some fortune there. Something doesn't. He's going to need a break. In other words.
Oh, he didn't quite make it.
Great effort. he did good fortune. Not in terms of it's blocked the ball, but in terms of he's forced the guy to make a heck of a good shot. I don't know what you do here, Danny.
We don't have to know. They got it.
Safety, if you thin the 1, you're gonna hit the 5. That's tough. Looks like he's winding up to play the combination. That's one choice.
Maybe it's time to shoot.
Right, well, your back's against the wall.
Oh, he just barely missed it.
Oh, he hit it really well from where he was at.
Yeah, and he sold out. Darren can't do much with the cue ball, but he can roll the 1 in and shoot the 2 up the far corner.
You may end up seeing the 4 go inside off the 9 later in the rack.
Right, not much later.
Kazakis. Alex Kazakis to the tournament desk, please.
Oh boy, he missed now. Didn't leave a shot, but it didn't go in. Oh, Darren's getting hot. Look at him.
He's getting hot.
Oh, he's going to be mad. I mean, you know, you can roll that in and get out. Oh, he's... Oh, boy. Too thin a hit.
What about kicking at it?
I like kicking at it because it's sitting pretty good.
Off the rail.
Yeah. I think he should kick.
Well, you know, he's at the table. Maybe he sees it a little better.
No, he's going to cut at it.
That's what I mean. Maybe he feels like he's more
gonna
confident with
cut at
this.
it. But get all the equipment out of the way as the cue ball's coming back at it.
Yeah, this is tough to even cut at. He's going to rail first with spin, inside spin, I see. Yeah.
Tough shot.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Like I said, typical hill match. A lot of suspense.
Well,
But
Appleton.
I liked your shot. He should have kicked at it.
Well, Appleton's going to have to kick at it now. It's a
Yeah.
much tougher predicament to kick from.
He's sure looking at the kick. Might need a little reverse. He made it. No, he didn't. Uh-oh. Kid shoots first now on the hill. Now what do you think? I think he's going to get out this time.
Yeah, I made my prediction. Huh? Burned up my bullet.
Yeah, it's my turn to pick. Oh boy, he got a good angle to get to the 3. The 4 goes in the side off the 9.
He's going to try to get all the way back down to the second diamond right below his arm. Nope, he's going to settle for being up table with an angle. Thought he could have been a little bit more aggressive with that shot.
I know he would like to get fuller on the 3. But he's still okay.
Yes, he is, yeah. You can just... I
Roll it in.
Yeah, I'd roll it in, go 2 cushions, and just leave it on the end of the table and play where you cut the 4 into the 9 as opposed to straight in. Yep. That's good. Now you can come all the way across the table for the 5 and the...
You know, this is not as easy as it looks.
Not at all.
Because if you hit the rail first, it might not glance it enough. You see it?
No, you got to hit the ball first here, I think.
I know, but if you hit the rail cutting it, you might hit the 9 too full to glance.
I see. Yeah, right. No, it takes a good shot.
And you see what I mean? If he shoots this 4 and it hits the rail before the pocket.
The 9 can also be an impediment in the corner pocket down here as the rack develops. He didn't take that chance.
All right, he's got a good chance to get out again.
I thought he should have came all the way across the table with the cue ball, though, because there's still a lot of work to be done here as far as getting from the 5 to the 6.
I don't agree with you. I
No,
don't
he
think
can just
there's a
top
lot
spin?
of work. Yeah.
Okay, well, then if he can just top spin, that's fine.
Yeah, because you could shoot this the right speed. You know, you're not bouncing too far.
I think he has to introduce some
Just
right-hand
don't
English
miss.
then. He's going to have to spin
miss.
it just a little bit. No, he went 2 cushions. Okay, great shot
And he
there.
got there.
Oh, boy. Coming across the position zone.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's over.
This would be an enormous win.
It's going to be a win.
Fedor.
CPA's right on the button, both of them.
Yeah, I guarantee you his heart is beating fast. Not so much as his impediment for hitting the pocket pure, because staying with his structured swing.
Yeah, it's over, pal. It's over. He's got a good angle to draw it.
He's got just that little funny. The way he has to draw the cue ball will get close to the rail. He would like to have the cue ball
Well,
free
he's
of the
been
rail.
making all those shots from the rail. Just don't overdraw it and go in the pocket, corner pocket.
Nice shot.
Uh-oh. Big win for this kid.
There it is. Fedor Gorst moves on. Eliminates Darren Appleton. Played pretty good the last half of the match, did he not? All right, everybody. We'll be back at 10 p.m. with Carlo Beato versus Ruslan Chinnikov. That's our time for this time. On behalf of Mark Wilson, Danny DiLiberto, and all of us at Accu-Stats, thank you for sitting in. So long.